What is happening, everyone, and welcome back to Billie Buzz. The news cycle is moving at lightning speed, and if you blink, you might just miss the biggest stories breaking right now. We've got a packed show today, with updates that are guaranteed to keep you on the edge of your seat. From highly anticipated cinematic releases to major industry shifts, we're diving deep into the must-knows that are dominating headlines. Get ready for a rapid-fire rundown of what's making waves, because the world isn't slowing down, and neither are we. Let's get into it. First up, the first trailer for a major literary adaptation has just dropped, and it's already generating massive buzz. We're talking about a fresh take on a classic tale, featuring some of Hollywood's biggest names, and the early glimpses are absolutely electrifying. This is the kind of cinematic event that defines a year, and the trailer itself is a masterclass in building anticipation for a story of passion, drama, and epic scope. Get ready to be swept away by a tale of intense love and societal clashes. Then, we're shifting gears to explore the immediate reactions and deep dives into that very same trailer. What are the initial takeaways? What details are sparking conversation? We'll break down the first impressions and analyze what this sneak peek tells us about the film's potential impact and artistic direction. It's a critical look at the buzz surrounding this major release, dissecting every frame and every rumor. Next, get ready for a different kind of industry shakeup. A significant remake of a classic horror film is on the horizon, bringing together legendary talent behind the camera. We're talking about a project that promises to reignite a beloved genre with a fresh, terrifying vision. The names attached are enough to get any horror fan excited, hinting at a revival that could redefine scares for a new generation. This is a story that has the potential to become the next big thing in horror cinema. And finally, we're looking at what audiences are most excited about right now, and the results might surprise you. A major sports league is making waves not for its games, but for its cultural impact, with its fans expressing a clear preference for a certain iconic superhero. We'll explore this fascinating intersection of sports fandom and pop culture, revealing which cinematic titan is capturing the imagination of millions. Stay tuned for all this and more. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Billie Buzz, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. A classic reimagined. The highly anticipated first trailer for Wuthering has officially arrived, giving audiences a tantalizing glimpse into Emerald Fennell's modern adaptation of Emily Bronte's iconic 1847 novel. Starring the formidable duo of Robbie as Kathy and Jacob Elordi as Heathcliff, the trailer immediately sets a tone of intense passion, dramatic societal conflict, and the enduring power of a tumultuous love story. The visuals are striking, hinting at a visually rich and emotionally charged cinematic experience that aims to capture the raw, untamed spirit of the original novel while presenting it for a contemporary audience. The trailer's soundtrack, featuring Charlie XCX's "Everything is Romantic," underscores the film's focus on the magnetic, albeit destructive, connection between its central characters, amplifying the sense of impending drama and seduction. Fennell, known for her distinctive directorial style, showcased in Saltburn and Promising Young Woman, brings her unique vision to this gothic romance, a project that generated significant industry interest from its inception. The film's development saw a fierce bidding war, with Warner Bros. Ultimately securing the distribution rights with an $80 million bid, hoping to replicate the massive success of their previous collaboration with Margot Robbie on Barbie. This strategic move by Warner Bros. Underscores their confidence in Fennell's ability to deliver another critically acclaimed and commercially successful film. The ensemble cast is equally impressive, featuring Hong Chow as Nellie Dean, Alison Oliver as Isabella Linton, and Shazad Latif as Edgar Linton, along with adolescents, breakout star Owen Cooper portraying a younger Heathcliff, and Charlotte Mellington as a young Catherine. The film is slated for a February 13, 2026 release, positioning it as a prime Valentine's Day cinematic event. The adaptation tackles themes of love, social class, and revenge, core elements of Bronte's enduring novel. Early reactions suggest that Fennell's interpretation leans into the darker, more sensual aspects of the story, promising a bold and potentially controversial reimagining. The casting of Elordi as Heathcliff, a character whose origins in the novel are often debated and interpreted as potentially non-white, has already sparked discussions online, adding another layer of contemporary relevance to the project. The film's commitment to exploring these complex themes, combined with its star power and Fennell's directorial prowess, has positioned Wuthering Heights as one of the most closely watched films on the horizon. Get ready to dissect every moment, because the early reactions are already pouring in. Next, we're diving into the detailed breakdown of what viewers are saying about this explosive trailer. Decoding the hype. Following the release of the first trailer for Emerald Fennell's highly anticipated adaptation of Wuthering Heights, a torrent of reactions and analyses has flooded the internet, with fans and critics alike dissecting every frame of the 90-second preview. This new trailer offers a more substantial look at the film than previously released snippets, showcasing the intense chemistry between Robbie as Kathy and Jacob Elordi as Heathcliff, set against a backdrop of dramatic landscapes and opulent, yet foreboding, settings. The trailer immediately brings to the forefront the core themes of obsessive love, social stratification, and the destructive nature of revenge that define Emily Bronte's classic novel, all filtered through Fennell's distinctive, often provocative, directorial lens. Fans have been particularly captivated by the visual language employed in the trailer, noting the striking cinematography and the deliberate use of color palettes that evoke both the rugged beauty of the moors and the psychological turmoil of the characters. The inclusion of Charlie XCX's "Everything is Romantic" has been widely praised for its ability to amplify the sense of doomed romance and sensual tension between Kathy and Heathcliff, a pairing that has long been a focal point of discussion for this adaptation. The trailer's emphasis on their passionate, almost feral connection, contrasted with the more refined world of the Linton family, clearly signals Fennell's intention to highlight the primal forces at play within the narrative. The casting, particularly of Elordi, has been a significant talking point, with many online communities debating the interpretation of Heathcliff's character and its potential implications for the film's broader thematic resonance. Beyond the central romance, the trailer also offers glimpses of the supporting cast, including Hong Chow as the narrator Nellie Dean, Alison Oliver as Isabella Linton, and Shahzad Latif as Edgar Linton. These brief appearances hint at the complex web of relationships and conflicts that surround Kathy and Heathcliff, suggesting that Fennell's adaptation will delve deeply into the intricacies of the Brontes' social commentary. The film's production history, including the high-stakes bidding war and Warner Bros.' substantial investment, further amplifies the anticipation. With a release date set for February 13, 2026, Wuthering Heights is poised to be a major cinematic event, and the trailer has certainly laid the groundwork for a film that is expected to be both a critical darling and a box office success, much like Fennell's previous acclaimed works. This deep dive into the trailer's impact is just the beginning of our coverage. Prepare yourselves for a shift in genre as we explore a chilling new project that's set to redefine horror. A new nightmare begins. The landscape of horror cinema is set to be reshaped with the announcement of a remake of the classic ventriloquist dummy horror film, Magic, set to be produced by the acclaimed duo Sam Raimi and Roy Lee. This collaboration brings together two titans of the genre, known for their ability to craft terrifying and compelling narratives that resonate with audiences. Raimi, the visionary director behind the Evil Dead franchise and the Spider-Man trilogy, and Lee, a producer whose credits include The Ring, The Departed, and It, are joining forces with Lionsgate to bring this chilling tale back to the big screen. The original Magic, released in 1978, starred Anthony Hopkins as Corky Withers, a disturbed ventriloquist whose dummy, Fats, takes on a life of its own, leading to a descent into madness and violence. The remake promises to tap into the psychological terror and unsettling atmosphere that made the original a cult classic, while infusing it with modern filmmaking techniques and a fresh perspective. Details surrounding the remake's plot and cast are still emerging, but the involvement of Raimi and Lee immediately signals a commitment to quality and a deep understanding of what makes horror truly effective. Raimi's distinctive style, characterized by its blend of visceral scares, dark humor, and inventive camera work, is expected to lend a unique energy to the project. Lee's track record of producing successful and critically acclaimed genre films suggests that the remake will be in capable hands, focusing on both the narrative depth and the chilling execution required for a successful horror revival. Lionsgate, a studio with a strong history in the horror genre, is well-positioned to support the ambitious vision of its creative team, aiming to deliver a film that will captivate both longtime fans of magic and a new generation of horror enthusiasts. The decision to remake Magic speaks to the enduring appeal of its core concept, the fear of the inanimate coming to life and the darkness that can lurk within the human psyche. The announcement has already generated significant excitement within the horror community, with fans eager to see how Raimi and Lee will reimagine the unsettling relationship between a performer and his malevolent creation. The potential for creative interpretations of Fats, the iconic dummy, is immense, offering opportunities for groundbreaking visual effects and character design. This project represents more than just a simple remake. It's an opportunity to explore the psychological underpinnings of fear and obsession through the lens of a story that has already proven its power to disturb. The combination of Raimi's directorial flair and Lee's producing prowess, backed by Lionsgate, sets the stage for a remake that could very well become a defining horror film of its era, breathing new life into a beloved, albeit terrifying, classic. This dive into the supernatural is truly gripping, but we're not done yet. Prepare for a fascinating look at how pop culture and sports fandom are colliding in unexpected ways. Gridiron meets Cape. In a surprising intersection of sports fandom and popular culture, a recent analysis of audience excitement has revealed a compelling trend. Fans of the National Football League, NFL, are expressing a significant level of anticipation for Superman as the #1 thing they are most excited about right now. This data, compiled from various audience tracking and sentiment analysis platforms, highlights a cultural moment where the enduring appeal of iconic superheroes is resonating deeply with a diverse demographic, including a substantial portion of the sports world. While the NFL season itself generates immense enthusiasm, this particular finding points to a broader cultural fascination that transcends the boundaries of individual entertainment spheres. The revelation that Superman, a character with a legacy spanning decades and multiple media interpretations, is topping the charts for NFL fans' excitement is particularly noteworthy. It suggests that the archetypal hero, symbolizing hope, strength, and justice, continues to hold a powerful sway over the public imagination. This could be attributed to a variety of factors, perhaps an upcoming major film release, a popular comic book run, or simply the timeless quality of the Superman narrative that appeals across generations. The data implies that while fans are passionate about their teams and the sport, their cultural interests extend broadly, with superhero narratives occupying a significant space in their collective consciousness. This trend underscores the pervasive influence of superhero storytelling in contemporary society, and its ability to capture the attention of even the most dedicated sports enthusiasts. This finding also provides valuable insights for studios and sports organizations alike, indicating potential cross-promotional opportunities and a shared audience base. The ability of a character like Superman to capture the excitement of a demographic as engaged as NFL fans demonstrates the widespread appeal of well-crafted, compelling narratives, regardless of their origin. It's a testament to the power of strong brand recognition and the universal themes of heroism that characters like Superman embody. As the entertainment landscape continues to evolve, understanding these cross-cultural connections becomes increasingly important for engaging audiences effectively. The fact that a fictional hero is generating such buzz among a sports-centric audience speaks volumes about the enduring power of myth-making in modern media. This surprising connection between sports and superheroes is quite a story. Now, let's wrap it all up with a quick recap and our call to action. And that's a wrap on today's Billie Buzz. We saw the stunning trailer drop for the new Wuthering Heights, got deep into the fan reactions, and heard about a terrifying remake from horror masters Sam Raimi and Roy Lee. Plus, we learned that NFL fans are super excited about Superman. Don't miss out on any of the action, hit that like button, subscribe to Billie Buzz for more of the hottest news, and ring that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Share your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all our social channels to stay connected. We'll see you next time.